Emmanuel Episcopal Church for opening their doors, but thank God for you for opening your doors when you did during Harvey. And that made this an easy choice because you did something for them. Their payment back was a blessing. So I'm Rabbi Lipper. This is our real first chance we get to meet. I know none of your names. I will not remember them after this evening. If you are not wearing a name tag, shame on you. All right? And for the next 6 months, if you're not wearing a name tag, shame on you. All right? I'm really slow to learn names, and if I don't know your name, I'll make one up, and you'll be that forever. And we don't want that to happen. So, tonight, and only tonight, I'm going to ask you to do some things. All right? Because I think this is important and we need to push this out to the world. I'm going to start by, everybody smile. We really can't see you, but we have a selfie of who we are. But I want to encourage you, if you see something you want to take a picture of tonight, take it. And then never again will we have cameras in the sanctuary. It's only tonight. Do not consider this a free rein to shoot away every Shabbat. All right? So it's tonight because we want to document this. I saw someone with a big camera. Good. Take pictures. Because we're starting. This is a new world for us, and I'm happy to be a part of it. And I am blessed. I was sad because Rabbi Ari couldn't be here because he had another engagement, but I am blessed by my good friend Barbara Loser, who's here with us. So we're going to start tonight. She's going to teach us a nigun that goes back to my childhood, I think.
The words are pretty simple. Got all the words? Ya la 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 la
page 6. At the bottom of the page, let's read together. May the door of this synagogue be wide enough to receive all who hunger for love, all who are lonely for friendship. May it welcome all who have cares to unburden, thanks to express, hopes to nurture. May the door of this synagogue be narrow enough to shut out pettiness and pride, envy and enmity. May its threshold be no stumbling block to young or straying feet. May it be too high to admit complacency, selfishness, and harshness. May this synagogue be for all who enter the doorway to a richer and more meaningful life. Well, we can't start Shabbat without some lights being lit. So I want to invite my wife, Dora, and my daughter, Dina, up here to handle that. Read.
As these Shabbat candles give light to all who behold them, so may we, by our lives, give light to all who behold us. As their brightness reminds us of the generations of Israel who have kindled light, so may we, in our own day, be among those who kindle light. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu shel Shabbat. Blessed are you, Adonai our God, sovereign of the universe, who hallows us with mitzvot, commanding us to kindle the light of Shabbat.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone. So we're going to turn now in our prayer books to page 12 and join together with L'chuna Ranana.
Different melody, I think, than you're used to. L'chuna Ranana, lai, 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 Adonai, lai, 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 lai. God, Creator of all, sure and strong. Let all of creation come mountain to sing. Hear our song. Here on
So the debate, as I have moved around the country from congregation to congregation, is Shabbat possible without Lecha Dodi? And no matter how many places I've been, and God knows I've been in a lot of places, there is probably a standard response that it is impossible to have Shabbat without Lecha Dodi. You can skip Shalom Aleichem, you could skip the Hatzikadosh, but you can't skip Lecha Dodi. So, page 20 in your prayer books.
We're going to do verses 1, 2, 5, and 9. Lecha Dodi, Mikrat Malah, B'nei Shabbat, Mikabela. Lecha Dodi, Mikrat Malah, B'nei Shabbat, Mikabela. Shamor v'zachor b'diboracha, Yishiyanu Elam Echad, Adonai Echad Shmo Echad, Shemo Tivet v'Mitchila. Lecha Dodi, Likrat Malah, B'nei Shabbat, Mikabela. Lecha Dodi, Likrat Malah, B'nei Shabbat, Mikabela. Likrat Shabbat, Lechu v'necha, Yihi mekor ha'beracha, Mirosh mikedem mesucha, Sof ma'aseh v'machshavot tchila. Lecha Dodi, Likrat Kala, B'nei Shabbat, Mikabela. Lecha Dodi, Likrat Kala, B'nei Shabbat, Mikabela. Verse 5, Hitoreri, Hitoreri, Kiva Orech, Kumi Ori, Uri, Uri, Shir Daberi, Kavod Adonai,
Alayich Nigla, Lecha Dodi, Likrat Kala,
B'nei Shabbat,
Mikabela.
Lecha Dodi,
Likrat Kala,
B'nei Shabbat, Mikabela.
Please rise and face the door we entered through.
Boi v'shalom, Ateret Bala, Gam b'simcha u'tzohola, Toch emunei Am Segula, Boi chala, Boi chala, Chadodini, Likrat Kala, Pene Shabbat, Nekabela, Lechadodi, Likrat Kala, Pene Shabbat, Nekabela.
Shabbat Shalom. Please be seated. So hopefully you picked up one of these little booklets when you came in, because we have a little prayer that we're going to do. So if you'll open up to a prayer for our first gathering. Tov to all of you and to me and to my family. And I wish and hope that all of us find the blessings that we so want for our community. So let's turn to Hatzikadish. So on page 26. Yitgada v'yitkada shemei Rabbah B'alama divra hirute v'yamlich malchute B'chayechon uv'yomechon uv'chayedecha Beit Yisrael Ba'agala uv'zman kariv v'yimaru Amen. Yehi shmei Rabbah mevorach le'olam ol me'almaya yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh v'yithadar v'yithaleh v'yithalal shemei dekudesha brichu Le'ela min kol birhata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata da'amiran bi'alama v'imaru Amen. Please rise as able and join us in Baruch.
Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Barechu et Adonai Hamevorach. Baruch Adonai Hamevorach. Hamevorach leolam vaed. Hamevorach, Hamevorach leolam vaed.
Page 31. This is an hour of change. Within it we stand uncertain on the border of light. Shall we draw back or cross over? Where shall our hearts turn? Shall we draw back, my brother, my sister, or cross over? This is the hour of change, and within it we stand quietly on the border of light. What lies before us? Shall we draw back, my brother, my sister, or cross over? Baruch atah Adonai, ma'ariv aravim.
Ahavat olam Beit Yisrael Torah u'mitzvot, chukim u'mishpatim, otanu limadeta, otanu limadeta. Al kein Adonai Eloheinu v'shochbeinu kumeinu nasia bechukecha v'nizmach b'divrei Toratecha u'mitzvotecha le'olam va'ed ki hem chayenu le'orech yameinu uvahem nege yomam v'layla nege yomam v'layla be'ahavatcha al tasir mimenu le'olamim Baruch atah Adonai Ohev Amo Yisrael Ohev Amo Yisrael Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Vaed.
May be seated. On page 36, we join together with the Ve'ahavta. Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levavecha u'v'chol nafshecha u'v'chol me'odecha ve'hayu hadvarim ha'ele Asher Anochi Metzavecha Hayom Al Levavecha Vishinantam Levanecha V'dibarta Bam B'shivtecha B'veitecha Uvlechtecha V'derech Uv'shochbecha Uv'kumecha Ukshartam leot al yadeha, v'hayu letotafot beinenecha, uktavtam al mezuzot beitecha, uvisharecha, leman tizkaru, va'asitem et kol mitzvotai, vitem kadoshim lelohechem, Ani Adonai Elohechem Asher Hotzeiti Etchem Me'eretz Mitzrayim Liot Lahem Lelohim Ani Adonai Elohechem Adonai Elohechem Emet. Top of page 39, let's read together. Standing on the parted shores of history, we still believe what we were taught before we ever stood at Sinai's foot, that wherever we go, it is eternally Egypt, that there is a better place, a promised land, that the winding way to that promise passes through the wilderness, that there is no way to get from here to there, except by joining hands, marching together.
Who is like you, Adonai, who is like you? Adonai, ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai mi kamocha nedar ba'kodesh nora tehilot osefele nora tehilot osefele who is like you Adonai, who is like you? Adonai, ya la 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 ya la 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 la la.
In rabbinic Judaism, the nighttime was a scary time. The rabbis taught in the mystical literature and in the Talmud that they were afraid to go to sleep at night because they felt that when they went to sleep, their soul left their body. And during those moments of sleep, they were literally dead. And they needed God to be in their lives so that as the sun rose, God would breathe the breath of life back into them and they would wake up. That's why so many of our traditions have people studying all night, because we want to engage in living, not in sleep. One of my favorite prayers, though, is page 46. And I invite you to rise as able for tefillah. Adonai sifatai tiftach ufia gid tehilatecha. Adonai, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu Elohei Avotenu V'Imotenu Elohei Avraham Elohei Yitzhak Elohei Yaakov Elohei Sarah Elohei Rivka Elohei Rachel Elohei Leah Ha'el Hagadol Hagibor V'Hanora El Elyon Gomel Chasadim Tovim V'Konei Hakol V'Zocher Chasdei Avot V'Imahot U'Mevi Geula Livnei V'Neihem Laman Shemo B'Ahava Melech